Hello, let's look at cholerics and melancholy couple. When a choleric meets a melancholy who is orderly, who is patient, who is clean, like wow, people really have time to take care of themselves and to be orderly. Especially if it's a choleric man who is very scattered ambition, he will want that type of person as a wife be at home while he goes round the world taking care of his ambition and vision. So that will be their point of attraction. And later on in life, like every other temperament, there will be difficulties among them. The cholerics want the results. Let's do this next year. I remember talking with a choleric friend who wanted to be a duplex or something, and the wife kept asking, are you sure we can do it? Or let's look at this. Cholerics, if they set their mind that they're going to buy land tomorrow, they're going to be buying that land tomorrow. Whereas the male wants to look at the detail, they are negative. Are you sure they're not duping us? Are you sure the price of this land is not expensive? Maybe we should check the next, we should check. So cholerics, their greatest difficulties with melancholy is the fact that males complain a lot and the fact that they are pessimistic people. Whereas males also have problem with cholerics, the fact that cholerics take a lot of risks and the fact that cholerics are unemotional and they don't listen. So melancholics want to explain everything that happened, how big the problem is, and the cholerics will just cut the story halfway. What do you want us to do about it? I'm like, let me explain. I'm saying that this is how big this problem has been. They said, please tell me straight away, what do you want us to do? And the male feels frustrated by the fact that this choleric partner never listens to him or her, the complete story, and is always cutting them halfway. It's like the choleric doesn't understand them, whereas the choleric feels you are boring, you take time to explain the problem than to look for the solution. So cholerics are solution centered. When there's a problem, a choleric comes, what can we do? A male comes and start explaining how big the problem is. So these two people in the house, one person is solution, one person is problem oriented. Let's take a case of a burning house. The couple come, their house is burning. Choleric will jump, look for water, start spraying and calling people. The male will come and ask, what happened to this house? Did it catch? Is the electricity? Is it? And you'll be asking all those long questions. Remember, males, they believe that you can only understand or solve a problem by finding the source of that problem. So a melancholy, it's not like they're not going to solve the problem, but they want to know what happened. Was it the gas? Is it electricity? What happened that this house caught fire? And that's how, when it comes to approaching any difficulties in their marriage, the melancholy is busy to ask the history, what happened, or it's all negative. I told you this thing will not work, because initially, whatever project you bring, they already find the negative part of it. So if the choleric spouse go ahead to do it, the melancholy, once it fails, you will also remind them that I told you this will not work. However, because the choleric knows the melancholy, if there are 10 projects, it will be negative about the 10 project, and the choleric is eager to achieve, you always go ahead with even some of the project that the melancholy spouse doesn't want to do. So in their house, there'll always be what happened, or explain to me, is it that this child had malaria before? And then choleric couple is saying, let's rush this child to the hospital. And the male is busy asking, like, tell me about the history, how this child got even a convulsion, because it seems that males don't reason a solution without knowing the cause. So this can always make them be at loggerhead unnecessarily for a very long time in this marriage.